video is brought to you by G2A.com for cheap games, MSP and PSN codes. Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here. Welcome to another episode of the Newcastle United career mode in FIFA 16, and today we're basically just going to continue on with Season 3 and hopefully wrap up this transfer window. We only have about, 2.5 weeks left until we're done with August and hopefully done with the transfer window, but we still hopefully have plenty of signings to make. We've already made one with Jack Butland. We definitely wanted to get a new goalkeeper. We now have one, and a pretty good and pretty popular one as well, and I'm sure a lot of you are quite happy with the signing of Jack Butland, but now we have all this fucking around money, 140 million with about 600 grand worth of a weekly wage. So much cash. It is absolutely insane, and I now have a bunch of ridiculously good world-class players. I've also taken a look at some suggestions in the comments from you guys, and I've now compiled a bit of a short list as to a couple of players that we may or may not sign in this transfer window. We don't even have to spend all the money in this one transfer window. We can save it for January as well. It's mental, but still, this is the short list of all the players that I might get. And I know it's pretty funny that I just spent the last couple of minutes saying, yeah, we're about to spend a shitload of cash and you're looking at a free agent. But trust me, around the third season is where you actually get some pretty decent free agent pickups. So there's a couple in there that we might look at, but we'll go through the main ones in a sec. So there's Felipe Ferreira Donato, who's just a young Brazilian centre-back. He could be a good pickup. Andrea Rizzo, again, another young centre-back, Italian. But this is the first player that I looked at and went, holy shit, an 87 rated 25-year-old CDM. If we were to pick up one of those sort of players, a centre defensive midfielder who could do the role well, it probably means that we'd be able to push Tielemans up to a centre attacking midfielder, and I would love to try him out up there because he's played the majority of his time at Newcastle at CM or CDM, not centre attacking midfield. But either way, Carlos Ascuez. I think that's right anyway. Ascuez. I've taken a look. I'm not really too interested in his name. I'm looking at his stats. I'm looking at his rating. Looks amazing. $52.5 million worth. He's definitely a big glitch because he's only around low 70s at the moment, and he definitely doesn't have an 80s odd potential. So he's definitely glitched up, but he still looks like a tank. Another player we could get is Ross Barkley, 84 rated, centre attacking midfielder, 23 years of age, a little bit younger than Ascuez or whatever. Again, I just keep mixing up the names, but Ross Barkley could also be another pickup. Again, he looks like it would be quite a pricey option. And then another player that I was looking at, of course, a player that I mentioned in the previous episode, was Anthony Griezmann. I've already said before that even though I've signed plenty of strikers in this career mode, we are yet to buy that one amazing standout striker, that 85 or high 80s rated striker that really just separates a great team from a world-class team. And I think Anthony Griezmann could be that man for us. We've agreed not to get Lacazette in this career mode, so it might be Griezmann instead. We're still scouting Kelechi Iheanacho to get a little bit more of an idea. I don't think I'm going to get him, but I'm very surprised, and I'm taking a look at his stats and I'm like, holy shit, he could be great. He might be, if I'm right, around about maybe not mid-80s, but low 80s, and that might even tempt me, but he definitely could be very good, and I'm just taking a look. There's also another free agent there, Oscar Delgado, and then there's, for some weird reason, I just see this transfer happening. Vincent Abubakar. I just, for some weird reason, think, yeah, he might go to Newcastle one day. I have no idea why. It's just one of those players, but still, I've just got a weird hunch about it. But either way, we wouldn't be able to get him in this transfer window because he's just gone to Schalke from Porto. I think we can still get him in January if need be. But I'm not going to offer anything just yet. We're going to wait a little bit more. I'm hopefully going to learn a little bit more about Kelechi Iheanacho before we actually submit for him as well. Hopefully we'll get that overall. But either way, if we even do. But for now, we're going to focus on this game against Manchester United. So for this game, it's going to be a 100% starting 11 lineup, except Jack Butland plays his first game, and we've got Shelby starting at CDM instead of Tielemans, just to switch it up a little bit. So there we go. That is the team. Manchester United coming up at St. James Park. Jack Butland's first game. How's he going to go? Let's find out. We are finally playing a game at St. James Park in this season as well, because we've played like 3 or 4 games already, maybe only the 3, neither of which have been at St. James, so it's good to be home. Manchester United still rocking a 5 at the back defense. They still have, of course, that absolute danger man in Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. They've got the talent. They've still got Halilovic as well, and a bunch of other ridiculously crazy good players, so got to be careful. There we go, that's a bit better. Oh, Perez, you got to get in a way better spot than fucking that, mate. Overlapping run. I don't understand why you would turn in there. You're obviously not... Oh my god. I could have taken the ball there. If I'd got my angles right, I probably could have taken that. Oh, I tried to beat him. I didn't think I did that good a job, but I still somehow got it through. And now Perez is away. Whipping the cross. Decent cross. Header cannot be won. And there is no way I'm going to get that ball. There's no way I'm going to win it in the air. So Willems is going to take the touch. He's going to get it to Perez. He's going to touch. He's going to shoot. It's going to get blocked. It's going to fall to Austin. No, it's going to... Aaron's got in the way twice! Are you mental? Get the fuck out the way! Are you kidding me? It takes a special sort of retard to block the fucking... to block it twice! Once is enough! Unreal! Rolando Aarons has been fucking Manchester United's best defender today so far. Unfucking believable. I'm pissed off now. God damn it. That was a good tackle in the end. Oh, wow. Another ball. Can we still maybe get something? There we go. Need a sharper turn than that, Aarons. Need a way sharper turn than that. And now, oh dear, now they're on a big counter-attack. I have gone all out to try to get this goal. Slide tackle. Easy stuff. No fucking way! Oh, this game is a cunt! How is that a bad challenge? Just swing your fucking leg around it. Unreal. I don't fucking deserve Jack Butland in his first game. Just go right up the middle. No, he goes right. And it's 1-0. Manchester United. That is the biggest fucking load of shit. I was blocked twice by the same player. And then somehow give a bullshit penalty away. That is not a penalty. That should not be. The ball was right there. The defender was miles back. I really didn't even have to slide tackle in the end. I really shouldn't have. That should not have been a penalty. It should not be 1-0. That is fucking unbelievable. Things aren't lining up for me. They're not going the way, or are they? Whoa, Mangala tried to pull out something special. He had Flamini right on him, who's only the tallest guy there. I managed to pick it out too, but things did not go my way in that half at all. And you know what? I haven't even played that poorly. Poor Jack Butland's got a fucking penalty to deal with in his first game, and it's a bullshit penalty. That should not have been a penalty. The ball was right there. How it's given a penalty, no idea. Oh my god. Oh, this is not my game today. Look at this. I've got Mangala on Rooney. I'm holding down A. I'm manually defending. I'm trying to stay in front of the goal, but he just maneuvers his way around. And as soon as he gets to space, lets it fly. Hits the top right-hand corner. Literally about as perfect as you can get it. Comes in off the post. Takes a while to go in, but finally crosses the goal line. Like, what a fucking strike for Rooney. I can't take anything away from that. Sharp turn. That's a foul, maybe. Rolando Aarons. Blocked by... Oh, how does it feel, Rolando Aarons, to get blocked? Yeah, it's not good. So why don't you do it to your own fucking teammates? I'm going to keep it nice and cool, nice and calm. We're going to see if we can figure this out. Up the middle, Joe Willems. Good run there by Shelby, finally. You know, I'm going to take one from distance, and Valdez with the save. You know, I'm just going to forget about it now. The game's lost. I mean, there's no way we're going to get anything from this. Or maybe. No, that's not going to happen. Shelby. Alright, now, there was nothing... Nothing worked for us today. You know, I didn't even think we played that poorly, but we just got given a really shit raw deal. Can't even get that consolation. It wouldn't give me any joy today. Oh, we blocked that. Holy fuck. I didn't even look. Wow, okay. That was that. There's the joy. We blocked a kick up forward by Sissoko. That's like the only reward we can get out of this today. After all of our effort and all of our shots, nothing. I am extremely filthy, and I still will be for the rest of time, that Rolando Aarons managed to block the same guy twice in a row within a matter of seconds, either of which could have maybe been a goal, and would have completely changed the game. And then the fact that we gave away the most ridiculously bullshit penalty, seems like every penalty we give away is, but that is, you cannot say that should not have... That should have been a pen, should I say. I mean, I'm just saying the ball was right there. You're telling me he didn't win that. I mean... It's mental, but that's just what we got. And I refuse to believe that was a game that we deserved to have lost. I just don't think so. Manchester United were no better than we were. Did not deserve to win by 2 goals. If it was a 1-0, if it was the Rooney goal, I tell you what. If it was the Rooney goal that they had scored and no other goals, forget their penalty, like that wasn't given as a penalty, it was a clean tackle. And even with the Rolando Aarons blocked twice thing, I still would have taken the 1-0. Because that Rooney goal could have been defended a bit better, but it was a ridiculous strike, an insane hit, and I would have taken the 1-0. The 2-0, that penalty, those blocks, I just feel shitted. I just feel really, really shitted off. Player training, we're going to move on. We're going to forget about it. I just want to get away from that game as soon as possible, and then hopefully get a fixture against a relatively easier side, because we've had to play Chelsea, Arsenal, Manchester United, like in a fucking row. Are we actually going to get a break against some actual crap teams? We're going to see who our next team is, and it's going to be against Swansea. So they were very close to getting relegated last season, if I can recall. I might be right, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that they were down the bottom. But thankfully for their sakes, they managed to stay up. But maybe I might just Maybe I'll play it to try to get my confidence back up, or maybe I'll just sim it, because I kind of think that we've got another pretty big game next after that one. As for Shane Ferguson, though, again, just going to accept that. 69, 26 years of age. Don't expect him to get anywhere crazy, so he's done. Oh my dear me, what is this? Youri Tielemans. I've spent a lot of time considering my future, and although the timing is bad, I need to change the scenery. I want to move immediately. You fucking what, mate? That has come out of fucking nowhere. This game is compiling the misery on me today. That bullshit Manchester United game. Now this shit. Before I know it, I'm going to get like an injury, a season-long injury to Jack Butland, a guy that we just brought in. It's going to fucking happen. You watch. We're going to get a horrible injury in the next game. What is this? Okay, now, to be fair, this doesn't really happen too often. Like, with 10 fucking days to go in the transfer window, they hit you with this shit. I wonder if that means that he's going to go regardless. I'm not going to sell him. I'm not going to accept any offers. I want to keep Youri Tielemans. But yeah, this could fuck us up big time. Because I seriously can't be asked, I'm going to sim this game against Swansea. Hopefully we'll get a good result. They lost to Sunderland, they beat West Brom, and it's going to be a 1-1 draw. Marko Arnautovic with the injury. Is this going to be that season-long injury that we were talking about? I fucking bet you. I fucking bet you he's done for like the rest of his career. You don't get season career-ending injuries, but we're going to fucking figure it out. Here we go. 7 weeks. Marko Arnautovic, done. Nearly fucking called it. Nearly the ACL that took you out for 6 months, but it's going to be a 7-week injury. That's fucking great. You can't sim a game without getting an injury, whether it be to you or the other team. Not fucking possible. And there's no way I'm going to get anything good out of this episode, because it's just shit. The transfer offers have really started to come in now for Youri Tielemans. Liverpool want, wow, a decent amount for him, and Chelsea, wow. I'm going to do this, reject all offers. That's absolutely useless. I do not want to sell Youri Tielemans. We've already got a shitload of cash. We don't need to sell another player, and I'm just not going to do it, okay? I'm not going to sell him. If he ends up going, if the board sells him and just forces him out, then fuck it, we're done. We get a little bit more cash in, less than what we could have had if we actually wanted to sell him, but I want to at least try to keep him by doing absolutely nothing and not accepting any offers. I'm going to keep player training. I'm going to move on. Player training's like my sanctuary. It means I can move away from all the bullshit. But then again, yeah, fucking cool. I was about to say I was going to give me some shit results. Look at that, 4 Ds. It was so close to. You may as well just all line them up with Fs. That's how this episode's going right now. You give me 1 B, just to at least give me a little bit of hope that maybe something good's going to happen in this episode. But no, like, you can just be honest with me. You're going to fuck me this entire episode. The Youri Tielemans situation, Newcastle. Meeting with Youri Tielemans, it's best if we allow the player to leave, ensure it happens. Alright, you know what? I'm not going to fucking do shit, dude. I don't care if this guy's miserable. I don't care if he's a slave. Youri Tielemans is staying at Newcastle if it's my say-so. And he's playing the next bloody game as well. I don't give a fuck. Alright, this is the team that we're throwing out there. And as you can see, it's pretty rotated. We got Armstrong, Doumbia starting up front. That is not the usual partnership at all. Armstrong's like 3rd choice, 4th choice striker, and Doumbia's 3rd choice. Doumbia's probably 3rd choice, Armstrong's 4th choice, but still, there you go. Townsend and Tovan, the TNT left mid, right mid pairing. Townsend playing on the left mid, even though he's mainly a right midfielder. Sissoko up front, Tielemans, that centre attacker mid, centre defence mid stays the same. Idara, Lascelles, Rudiger, and Janmat. A completely rotated back 4. Butland's still in goal. We're playing York City. I wanted to play a pretty rotated team, play a couple of younger players, a couple of players that are decent but aren't getting a lot of games. So we're going to play this. Hopefully this is the confidence builder. There's no fucking excuse for losing this game. I'm getting a lot of bullshit in this episode. I definitely feel like it anyway. I don't know if I'm just overreacting. I probably am. But I feel like I'm very cheated so far in this episode. Watch it somehow make York City win. If I don't, okay. No matter what, if I can't beat York City, there's a problem with me. Nothing with the game. I'm just shit. There's no way I can lose to York City and justify it. There's no excuse. We've got to get this. Come on. So then, here is the York City lineup. Let's take a look. Who's there? Who is really there? Anyone that we know? Anyone that we recognize? Anyone decent? I can't see anyone of any note. There are some maybe 1 or 2 players that I sort of recognize, but it's just no. We've got to get this win. Even if we're rotated to, you know, a very, very large extent here. I mean, do look at that team. There are obviously some starting 11 players in there, but very few. We have to get this win. We have to absolutely pump this team. There's no excuse. And you know what? I'm probably going to dumb down the commentary in this episode as well, just to absolutely ensure it. Sharp turn, cross, decent one at that. Header is, oh, big save by the fucking 4th tier goalkeeper. Good tackle, Sissoko. And on his bike, Sissoko. Oh, no, I shouldn't have shot. You know what? That was a dumb idea. I fucking had My eyes lit up. I just saw, yes, goal of the season chance right here. Let's go for it. Bang. And nope, I should have kept my eyes down. I would have passed it straight to fucking, I think it was Armstrong, and it would have been 1-0. Here we go. Going on a bit of a run. Tielemans is... Beautiful ball. Oh, that is sensational. I didn't make the mistake that time, although there was definitely no way I was shooting from that far out. And Yuri Tielemans... Oh, wow, that voice break. Yuri Tielemans, finally... He gets a beautiful ball into Doumbia, slides it in easily. Fucking William, not William, sorry. What's his goddamn name? Flinders made a great save against Doumbia very early on. No, he's not going to deny him this time. My commentary, fuck. I hold off on the commentary and then all of a sudden I go to shit. My voice starts cracking. I don't know what I'm saying. I just can't have a good episode, even when I score. But finally, we are in front. Let's hope for more. Doumbia with the first. Tovan, don't whip in crosses. We really can't whip in crosses. I mean, we've got two strikers up front that are both below 6 foot. Idara tries to go by. He's done it. Bang. Oh, and another big save. I tell you what, we could be 2 or 3-0 in front right now. This goalkeeper's pulling out a couple of very big stops. And that shot looks like it went through the defender's legs. Oh my god, I missed a slide tackle. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. The day gets worse. I miss a horrible slide tackle. I thought for all the money in the world that I would have got that, and they get a really good through ball in it. At first I thought it might have been offside, but no, it wasn't. Someone's keeping him on. They whip in the cross. 1-1 half time. I think I know how Louis Van Gaal feels right about now. That just fucking team won't work. It's not clicking. Nothing's happening. I mean, how are we 1-1 down right now? And we're going to run this up with Tovan. Come on, you got pace. Burn this man. Burn him, burn him, burn him. Burn him. Burn him for pace. There it is. He's in. He's tugging the shirt. Cross is there. Header. Shoot. Do fucking anything, my god, man. We scored, but I'm like, I just can't fucking believe it. Like, why didn't he head the ball? Why didn't he fucking do it? Like, look at Tovan. He's running and running and running. He's got some old geezer who's probably just done. Why didn't he shoot there? He ends up getting the shot off, and he ends up scoring. So thank fuck for that. And it was actually, in the end, he's done well to maneuver it and get it on his left foot and done well with the placement, but... Oh my god, man. Can we get this third goal? There's a minute of stoppage time. They won't even have an attack. There's just no point, but... Oh my fucking god, what happened there? Sissoko didn't even take... Oh, okay, just let it go right by. There's a minute of stoppage time. There's no point. We have managed to pull out a win, and there's this... We have managed to pull out a 2-1 win. I wanted this to be a confidence builder. I wanted to come in, pump this team 3-0, 4-0. We actually fucking managed to concede against York City, and then somehow just... Very, very, I forget what the word is, but we just somehow managed to get a scrappy 2-1 win. This has not really filled me with confidence. So coming out of that last game against York City, the 2-1 win, it's a win. Why would I be upset with a win? Well, probably because it was against a 4th tier English club with little to no players, even in the high 60s, really. Definitely none in the 70s. We fielded a near 80 odd rated team. Still, obviously, reserves, but still only just pulled out the scrappiest of wins, which for that reason is why I'm simming this game against Liverpool in the Premier League, because I just don't rate myself today. I just do not. It's a home game. I feel confident. I feel comfortable. This game can just suck a big, gigantic cock. Okay then. Well, I only normally play 2 games in a transfer window anyway. I probably could have simmed. I probably would have simmed that game anyway. I probably wouldn't have played the York City game if I'd known that I would have played Liverpool. But 1-0 loss. Started so well. Started so well. And it's just gone down. I've pretty much come to the understanding that everything that I could have possibly done wrong in this episode, I have. So I've just come to peace with it. That I'm just going to fuck up constantly in this one episode. It's just the one episode every single season that I do seem to have. I have one episode where everything I do can just, nothing works for me. Everything goes wrong. This has been that episode for me today. But hopefully after that, we get it out of the way and we perform pretty well, because we've now gotten off on a very bad foot in the Premier League. After winning 2-1 at Arsenal, we've now lost to Manchester United, lost to Liverpool, drawn against Swansea, and just beaten York City. It's just not been the best of starts, boys. Tomorrow, it's going to be the turnaround. And you know what's going to really help us out? More signings. I'm going to advance to the deadline day, where I will then begin offering some transfers for some of those players that I'm looking to get. And again, I will take anyone that I can. And have a look at that. This day cannot get any fucking worse. It literally cannot. Yuri Tielemans is gone. I didn't want to sell him. I thought that since there was so little time between when he said he wanted to be sold and now, that maybe there was a chance we could have hanged on to him. And I was not going to sell him. And in the end, he's still gone. I could have got nearly 20 million more for him, but that's that. Youri Tielemans has gone to Barcelona. Just out of the fucking blue. It's just decided to do it in this episode. In this one episode where I'm just getting so fucked. Well, boys, that's another signing that we're really desperate to have to make now, which is fucking not good, but still. Well, okay, let's take a look at all the players. I think we now have scout reports back and overalls and all the details for everyone. We're going to fucking put this all behind us. The game cannot do anything else to piss me off anymore. It can't do anything apart from just fail to, it just having none of the players accept their contracts. That's the only thing that it could do from this point on to shit me off. We have Felipe Ferreira Donato, who looks pretty decent, 72 centre back, 20 years of age. I'll probably offer him a contract. Andrea Rizzo also looks decent, but I'm probably only going to offer him one. Carlos Ascuez, if that is how he pronounces it, I'm definitely putting an offer in for him, although he could end up being quite a fair bit. Ross Barkley, he's also going to get an offer his way. Anthony Griezmann, I'm sending an offer his way as well. Kelechi Iheanacho, we don't actually have his overall, but he's only 24 million, which makes me think he's only 80 or 81. So that makes me think we're not really missing out on an amazing world-class player here. Delgado is probably not high enough for me to want to give him one, and Vincent Abubakar, obviously we can't get him in this episode. So Ferreira Donato, if that's how you say your name, I don't care. It's 40 grand worth of, bloody hell, that's a fair jump. But either way, 5 years, 40 grand, boom. Now for this man, Carlos Ascuez, or whatever the hell his goddamn name is, from Wolfsburg. What did I just do? I have no idea. Here we go. He's in the final year of his contract. We could get him for 30 to 40, although he's a crucial first team player, so I'm going to offer 40. We do have time to fuck around. You know, I'm going to 45. It doesn't make any, it barely makes a difference, but 45. We do have a little bit of time to fuck around here, but not an awful lot. So with that in mind, we're going to keep the pace up. Ross Barkley is the next player that we're going to go for. 54 to 64. Wow. He's a lot more expensive, isn't he? So I'm going to offer 40 million straight away. That's less than his value. I expect them to reject that, but hopefully they might counter for something pretty close. And finally, Anthony Griezmann, and I'm going to offer, I think, 50 for him straight away. What's with the bloody menus? They're really slow. Between 60 and 70, basically. Okay, I'm going to offer 50 million. Nope. 50 million for Anthony Griezmann. And if it's possible, I will sign all 4 of those players in this one window. I am fucking fed up. We need a great team. We need a stellar team, so that way, if I'm playing like shit, we'll still be able to find a way to win. We've got, oh my goodness me, okay, Atletico Madrid, okay, we've got a transfer offer for Steven Taylor, which I might accept, I don't know, but still. We've got Atletico Madrid wanting 77.5 for Griezmann. We've got Everton straight up rejecting. Wolfsburg have accepted for 45 for Carlos Ascuez. I'm so bad at foreign names. And Felipe Ferreira Donato, if that is right, then yay. They have both accepted. That's incredible. And just because Steven Taylor's getting on, we just signed a new centre-back, and we've actually got plenty of players on the list right now, and we might actually have to free up space. I'm sadly going to have to part ways with the Geordie legend here. And Jose Perez, that's just a no. So we are going to offer a 170 grand, 5 years, no squad role. Hopefully there's no ifs, no buts. We'll just accept the contract straight away. Everton, it looks like we're going to have to really break the bank to try to get Ross Barkley. The same with Griezmann, but Barkley is going to be a real pain. Let's bump it up to 50. So just a little over or just around 10 million more than his value. I'm going to say 60. I'm going to go for 65. That's a little over halfway. And I feel like that could be enough. They might accept that. Let's hope. We are Premier League champions that have gotten off to a horrible start in this season. We need some fucking rescuing right goddamn now. Transfer offer has been accepted for, okay, look, player sold. He's done. We got a transfer offer for Mbemba. We're not selling Mbemba. Anthony Griezmann, they've accepted Atletico Madrid, which is great. Everton want 84 for Ross Barkley, which is insane. And he wants basically he's a top player. Okay, so I think all I need to do there is give him a crucial first team player. Hopefully, we'll chuck in 20% for shits and giggles and hope that works, but hopefully that could be enough. Everton wanting 84, I feel like that's just, I just don't even know. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? 67, that's halfway, isn't it? I think so. If I'm wrong, I'm retarded. But 67, that's halfway. If they accept that, then maybe. But Atletico Madrid, we'd actually pay less for Anthony Griezmann. To get Anthony Griezmann than Ross Barkley. Yeah, that just seems a bit ridiculous. But still, 220 grand, 5 years. Hopefully no squad role. Hopefully no bullshit. Let's go. Finally, we get some notifications. We have an accept from Everton, another decline from Carlos Ascuez, whatever his name is, and then another Anthony Griezmann again rejecting. Remember that thing I said about all the players fucking saying no? It's going to happen. It actually is. So let's bump this up to $250,000 a week. That's pretty decent. 5 years, crucial, bang. Please. Ross Barkley now. It's time for your contract. Please do not fucking piss me off. 180, 5 years, nothing, boom. And finally, Carlos Ascuez, whatever his goddamn name is, he just continues to shit me off. 200 grand, 5 years, crucial, bang, please, someone accept. Still got plenty of time, I'm not too concerned, but I mean, I'd really like to hurry this up. And we haven't heard back from, oh, finally we do. Jeez, that took a long time. Hey, and take a look at that. Everybody has accepted. Wow. So we're going to figure this out then. Who are the players that I want the most? Well, it would have been Anthony Griezmann, but since Tielemans is gone, we have a real lack of, maybe not lack of quality, but we're really missing out in the central midfield area. So I reckon the first player that we're going to have to sign is going to be this man, the one and only Carlos Ascuez. I'm going to get the name down, guys. Trust me, because he's the newest Newcastle United player. An 87 rated centre defensive midfielder. Now we've got to choose between Ross Barkley. Oh, actually, to be fair, we could get both. I think we're going to have enough. Just in case we don't, I'm going to pick the player that I want the most. I feel like I've got my maths right, and I feel like we should be good. But just in case, actually, it might be close. You know, just in case, I want Anthony Griezmann more than Barkley, so bang. That's that. And now, do we have enough? Do we? We do not have the necessary... Okay, but by how much are we off? I feel like we're only a couple of million off, like $5 or so million off of the Barkley deal. So that's a bit annoying. I wonder what will happen if I request funds and ask for just like, I don't know, like 7 million. And I'll just, because fuck it, it's the last year, I'll say we win the cup. Fuck it, we're doing the treble. 7 million if we do the treble. Let's fucking do it. What will they say? As of course my camera dies now. I've just been going on for too fucking long. I just need to wrap this up. I'm sorry, this is probably going to go for a while. Emmanuel Riviere is a player that I'm looking to sell. How much can we get for him? Decent amount. That might actually be enough. Maybe. We didn't hear back from the board, I believe, which I don't know if it takes a while or if they don't get back. A player's been sold. All right, that's Emmanuel Riviere straight away. I don't think they get... Oh, my God. Oh, please don't tell me that you actually can't ask for more money on the final day and they won't give it to you. Oh, my God. Either that or they're taking for ages. Let's go back to see if we can get that transfer offer done. Do we have the necessary funds now? Oh, are we close? Oh, we can. We can do it. That will leave us with absolutely fucking no cash, but I am just, after the start to this season we have had, so fucking do not care. I'm so over it. I don't care. We just made 3 gigantic signings. And ladies and gentlemen, if you go back over all the transfers we made that we had to pay a transfer fee for, that's 20 million, okay, for fucking Jack Butland right there, which is a great deal, but still 20 million. We now go up to Barkley, 67. Let's just round that off to 70, so that's 90 million, say. Then you've got Anthony Griezmann, and that's going to be around about, I don't know, 155 million. Then you've got Ascuez, 45. That's basically 200, around about just under $200 million spent in this one transfer window on 4 signings, and then the rest of the blokes that we got, guys like Arnautovic, Lucas, Townsend, Rudy Gere, they're all bloody pre-contract signings. How much cash have we spent? We almost have an entirely new team. This is insane, the amount of players we've got. It is the final season and we have gone fucking ham. We've gone goddamn crazy, and now all I've got to do is advance through the transfer window. We've unfortunately lost Tielemans. It's been super eventful. All the players that I've had to sign, I've only really needed to have gotten the 1 or 2 to replace Tielemans, but fuck it, we just went out and just got all of them, and we spent all the remaining cash we have. How much do we actually have right about now? Let's take a look at this. We literally have fucking nothing. From what we had to that. That's crazy. And the day after the transfer window, they finally get us back. They finally get back to us with the, who the fuck is running this show? What is that? All right, guys, I'm done. I'm not even going to advance from here. We are leaving this episode right here, right now. It is done. We have signed some ridiculous players. We've ended it on a high, on an absolute madness is what I really should say. But we're finished. That's it. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Don't forget, of course, if you want to check out some of the new MasterBucks merch, then, of course, the link to it will be in the description down below. Go check it out. See if there's something there you like. I'd really appreciate it if you want to pick one up. And that is going to do it for me. Thank you so much for watching. My name's MasterBucks. Like, subscribe. Have a good one. Bye-bye.